こんにちは、レイキ with 里江です。今日は香港のコーズウェイベイの私のレイキと体操を教えているスタジオの下の道にできたお茶屋さんに来ています。ここでお茶を買ってみたんですけど、結構最近の、お茶の注文かなりハイテクで、このお茶の注文の仕方についてもこの動画の最後に載せてみましたので、日本の皆さんぜひ、お茶を頼んでみてくださいね。結構面白いですよ。そして、ここから歩いてビクトリア公園に移っていこうと思います。ここはウェルカムスーパーマーケットという24時間営業のスーパーで、私のスタジオからたったの30秒ぐらいの距離です。今ここに見えている動画の先の方に公園の入り口が見えてくるんですけど、そこも歩いて本当に2分ぐらいかな、あっという間に公園の中に到着します。公園に入るとまだまだ人は歩いてるんですけど、ここの公園の大通りはこのまま歩いていくと隣の駅まで行けてしまうのでとても便利で、私もよく電車を乗らずにね、隣の駅まで行ったりするんですけど、今日は一緒に来てくれたレイキ師範のファンさんに私の公園のちょっとしたスポットを、お見せしたいなと思ってそこに向かって歩いています。この動画の真ん中のところちょっと見にくいですけれども、実は銅像が立っていて、これ後ろ姿なんですけど、確かこれは、イギリスのエリザベス女王だったかなと思います。
Yeah, I want to ask you so what do you do for your health in general? So do you have any daily habits, Juan?
Yeah, actually, some kind of routine thing for me is quite stressful.
Yeah.
Although we always ask the students, oh, you should do the breathing and also the self-healing every day and morning. It's good. Yeah. I did it every day, but not in standard routine, just like that. I have to do all the 12 positions, something like that. I just follow the needs of my body. Yeah, maybe I need maybe during the night before the bed, I will do my heart and tummy. It makes me so grounding and safe, and then I fell asleep so quick. And in the morning, yes, I do the breathing, and also it's not limited to the morning or even the night. Actually, every time when I feel I have some kind of stuck in the body or in the mind, I just use the breathing to release them. How about you, Sensei?
Yeah, I think definitely I'm doing the breathing, yes, and then the breathing is something like we don't have to say daily habits maybe because when we say daily habits it sounds a little bit stressful, like we have to work on, but I'm also realized that many people want to look for some choices or maybe what should I do for my healthy day every day. Then so let's going to work on the daily habits, but I think I'm also not doing any like a strict daily habits every day almost. But if I choose one, it's maybe yes, I'm practicing Reiki so comfortable, so that's why I can just continue.
Yeah.
I don't have any pressure or no need to be the patience to be healthy or be peaceful. Yeah, but the practicing Reiki is always quite immediate. Yeah, very quick. So yeah, that's what I like. And then definitely the breathing is part of it. Yeah, like for example, exhaling the longer, so that's also quite good for releasing things. In general, Reiki is really nice for releasing, and sometimes it's even like a letting go, so these things is really working. Yeah.
I agree that that setting the daily habits, this term is quite stressful.
Yeah.
It's something like I have to do this, I have to do this.
Yeah.
But in the Reiki aspects, actually, we like to do it. So we do it naturally. So it's not you have to do this. I like to do this.
Yeah. So this kind of mindset is very important, especially when I introduce what's Reiki to the new person. Or sometimes, yes, because now is AI is really convenient, and you may ask any question in the internet. But sometimes the wrong information also coming up. because sometimes I ask something about daily healthy habits, and then they say, yeah, you create those routine, like maybe you have to be mindful of eating, and maybe better to sleep in the good schedule. But as Fan told me, like sometimes we also become very stressful to work on this, you know, what time, what exactly you have to work on. So applying Reiki is help us to become more flexible and easy to follow. Yeah, but some information saying that, I found that the one saying that, oh, you have to be patient to be more used to the habits. So that's something I couldn't find it in Reiki. Yeah, because I didn't have to be patient. Yeah.
Right.
But what is the difference did you see? Like you say the instant and immediate change in where mostly?
Just like the breathing, when I feel I have some kind of worries or stress or anger, I can just easily release them by breathing. Yeah. And when you go back to your breathing, that's the actual life you can feel. You have the breath, you feel life.
It's mainly for emotional levels.
Yes.
Yeah, we can feel the emotional levels immediate change. Yeah, that's I also experience a lot, and that's actually super important.
Do you agree that when you have some kind of thoughts or worries, you feel heavier in your body? Do you feel that?
Yes, definitely.
But with Reiki, after practicing Reiki, I can release some of them out away from my body, and I feel lighter.
Yeah, I feel a lot. Like lighter is really important, so that you can move more. But sometimes we feel heavy. The heavy in the head, heavy in the body means that maybe you want to slow down. Yeah. What do you say when you introduce yourself? So do you also introduce yourself as a Reiki teacher, and how do you explain so what's Reiki?
Yeah. Sometimes, so many times people are asking, what you're doing for your living? And I said, I'm a Reiki teacher.
Yeah.
And the follow-up question is, what is Reiki? That's a very interesting response.
Yeah.
And I can start explaining Reiki in a very simple way, just like it's just you can imagine as a Qigong, but in a Japanese style of Qigong, because everybody in Hong Kong knows about Qigong. And also, I will explain to them that everybody have Qi, the Reiki in your hands. You know it when you were born.
And then, do they agree what you said?
I don't know.
There's still question mark, right?
Yes. But just a brief introduction, actually, is okay.
But I think this kind of reaction, I can imagine that. Because usually people don't really convince enough if I just verbally explain to them, so what are you doing, what do you do for living, and I'm a Reiki teacher, okay, what's Reiki? And of course I can explain to them like with words, but then most people just have no idea like what is this, even though I explain to them, but they are like, okay, and then most of people is not much interested at the beginning. So that's I experienced many times, and because I experienced this a lot. So that's why I'm a little bit less confident. Like maybe better I don't say a lot about what am I doing and who is this, what is Reiki, like, because I feel like wasting time in some point. So that's my initial experience. Like not now, but like long before. Actually, I'm hesitate to say it. So what am I doing? But you are good because you are quite confident at the beginning, and then you never hide yourself what you're doing, and then you can explain to people. So what's that, and with confidence.
Because your situation is very different, because you learned Reiki in Japan.
Yeah.
And you brought it to Hong Kong, and you work on your own. But while I learned from you, and I know that I have Sakurai Sensei with me, so I'm not alone. I have companion.
Wow.
So I have more confidence on it.
that's really good to know, because every time it's me experience. So yeah, but at the beginning I'm quite challenging, but I can say in general my life also quite tough and quite stressful at the beginning. So I think I have that situation, and I really have an urgent feeling that I want to start soon. Even though I'm working myself, I think I have that kind of determination at the beginning. But at the same time, I'm a little bit less confident.
I have one question. So you mentioned you had a tough time
Yeah.
at the very beginning, maybe.
Yeah.
But why do you choose not to take care of your family and yourself first, and then you started your business right away?
I think that's very good and a very interesting question for me as well, because when I think back, yes, I'm already started. I'm starting practicing, not just practicing, but I'm also decided to be a teacher, and I have a place I already rented. And at that time, actually, I still even didn't tell my husband that I'm starting it. Yeah, but then I'm kind of really determined to have the place and doing it. I think I have this kind of feeling to escape. I want to escape from my daily life. Somehow I didn't feel comfortable being at home, but that doesn't mean I didn't like anything at home. Of course, I still love my kids and I love my family. I want to come back, and I was cooking every day, so it's not like a total escape, like, oh, the mom disappeared already, like, not like that. But then I found myself, it would be nice to have some time to make myself in the different place, and then that's what I like to do, is practicing Reiki. And I really wanted to share with those who agree to, oh, this is possible. So I think that's my will at the beginning. Yeah, but yes, you are right. Actually, my life is so tough, and then I have so many problems I have to deal with, but just didn't know how to solve the problem, so I just leave the problem over there. And then at the same time, I just continue practicing Reiki. Give me more encouragement to work on that. Because if I always facing the problem, I feel like, oh, there's nothing to run away. And then I burn out at home. So Reiki disturbed me to burn out. Yeah, correct. Yeah, so
You gave us a good example of how to deal with the tough time in our lifetime. We have to face that reality, but we don't need to focus on that point of life.
Yeah, that's really important. I didn't focus on the problems.
Yeah.
But if I say the other point of view, maybe, oh, Satoi was running away. Like, because I'm not going to solve the problem, I'm not really facing the problem. Rather, I moved to another place. But it doesn't mean I just totally disappeared, but I just want to take some time to be myself.
Yeah.
And then the practicing Reiki is just exact thing for me to work on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how I started, and I'm really so passionate to share this knowledge and experience with Reiki to anybody who, for example, somebody wants to knock my door, hey, what are you doing here? So I'm really happy to do that.
Yeah. What I mean focus is it's just like maybe 24 hours. We're just thinking of the same problem.
Yeah.
It's not that way to deal with that.
But I think no one wants to do that. But then when you look back, probably you just really doing that.
Yeah.
And then you just couldn't find the exit, and then you just keep thinking the same thing all over again and again. So yeah, that definitely I want to say yes. Reiki really helped me.
Yeah.
Don't focus on the problem. Is somehow is really important.
Not that kind of focus. Is too attached.
Too attached to
and emotionally.
Emotionally. Yeah, I feel more relief. Even though my life is still a lot of challenging at the moment now, I cannot say 100%. I have no obstacles, no life challenges. Actually, I still feel a lot of challenges in my life.
Yeah.
But at least I feel quite interested. I feel interested in my life, and then I really like my life. So that's I didn't have before.
Yeah. Some kind of experience in life.
Yeah. But I really happy to hear that you said, oh, because Sato is here. So yeah, you like being with me. It is so fortunate. Like yeah, I can get help. Because that's missing. I think I need to have more help. And then that's also I learning it more through my Reiki practice. So I can really call the help. That I couldn't before. I think basically I couldn't trust people in the past. So that's why I do my own, and so why not? I just decide myself. So I cannot. I don't want to make other people trouble. So that kind of believing, for a long time.
Yeah, we need more Reiki hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we want to increase more Reiki time, isn't it? Yeah, because actually practicing Reiki, so that I really feel like moving forward. Yeah, so like now we are talking in the video, but at the same time it's also nice to practice more Reiki. That's my feeling too. Yeah, practicing really improve more and give us more changes. Sometimes we stuck, but it also can get over.
Yes.
Yeah, that kind of feeling I always have.
Yeah, we because it's the AI era. Because people, when they have doubts, they will ask AI, even about Reiki. But the most important thing is practice. I think.
Correct. Yeah. So we looking for more practice in the future.
Yeah. Practice is fun.
Yeah.
Yes, it's really fun to practice together.
Yeah.
You have a different experience every time with different people.
Yeah. So we hope to have more chances to practice with you.
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you for watching today, and see you online or see you in person.
Yay.
Okay.
ではここからはお約束通り先ほど最初に私が購入したお茶のお店のオーダーの仕方をご紹介します。このお店はすべてがインターネット、つまりあなたが持っている携帯から QR コードでスキャンして、そしてこんな風に画面から、選択していくわけなんですけど、まずあなたがいるお茶屋さんの位置から指定しなければいけません。このね、お店の住所があるところをタップしてもらって、そして次にこんな風にあなたの飲みたいお茶を選ぶことができるんですけど、値段を見るとね、やっぱりコーヒーよりお茶の方が安いんですよね、香港で。買う場合。いろんなね、お茶があって、しかもちょっと中国語でわかんなかったりする場合は、英語に変えることもできるので、どちらで見てもらってもいいんですけれども、中にはね、お茶と一緒に、マスコットのぬいぐるみがついてくるっていうような可愛いね、そんなセットがあったりとか、あと朝しか頼めないね、buy one get one free の、2個買って1つお得みたいな感じのそういうセットとかもありましたよ。私も結構ね、いろんなメニューがあるからかなり迷っちゃってぐるぐる回ってね、時間かかっちゃうんですけど、ようやく自分どれにしようかなって言ってね、決まったお茶をタップしていって、そう、かなり迷ってますね。お店にね、並ぶっていう必要はなくなったんですけど、みんなこんな風に私みたいに自分の携帯と眺めながらね、このレジの近くに立ってやってるっていう、だから並んでる人はいなかったですけど、でも全体的にお店にね、いる人はかなり多くて、やっぱ人気なんだなとか思いましたけどね。並ばなくていいから慣れてきたら、お店に来る前にもうオーダーしてから、そしてね、お店の店頭でピックするっていうのができますよね。実際このウェブサイトではね、デリバリーっていうボタンもありましたから、届けてくれるのかわかんないですけど、そしてこれがね、さっき私たちが動画を撮っていた、後ろに実は映っていた木なんですけど、私がすごい好きなお気に入りの木で、めちゃめちゃでっかいんですよ。こんなね、紹介もされてないんだけど、よーく見るとすごい大きくて、木も、そう、私がこういう風に立つと、こんな大きさのサイズの木の太さなんです。